Hello everyone, Joel the Marketing Master coming to you today. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the top 5 ways to grow during the holidays. So with my top 5 list, we're about to get started. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. If you find value, please let anybody know about my channel. My goal is to provide value, branding, and fun as you grow your business online and social media. So today's top 5, as we talked about, the top 5 ways to grow during the holidays using social media. So I came up with an acronym because I tend to use acronyms. It tends to make it easier to remember and more fun. So the acronym I have for you is RED PJ. So if you want to write down the word RED PJ, and I'm going to break down those 5 points for you right now. So for red, for the letter R, we're going to talk about reflection in the past year. So I want you to take a look back at 2021. I want you to reflect on what you've done well, what you've done wrong. Why is this so important? Because if you don't know where you're at, if you haven't tracked where you're at from a social media branding perspective, or even a mindset perspective, you're not going to know how to go forward in the future. So make sure you're reflecting, and as you reflect, make sure you're highlighting what you've done right and give yourself a pat on the back. The next one is in engaging and connecting. During the holidays is one of the best times to engage and connect. And if you're building a brand or a platform online, you want to think of yourself as a professional friend getter, right? So as you're engaging online or connecting with other people, what do I mean by like that? What can you be doing? Well, you can be sending out friend requests. You can be joining groups, but most importantly, you're looking at what other people are doing for the holidays and you're asking them questions. You're asking them, hey, how was Christmas? How was Hanukkah? How was New Year's? Do you have any fun plans for the holidays? You are engaging in their content or messenger, but you are striking conversations. There's no better way to strike a conversation than when you have a perceived topic such as a Christmas or Kwanzaa or a Hanukkah or a New Year or even Thanksgiving. It's a perfect time to do that and be engaged. Remember, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? The next one for D, you want to be showing up daily. Daily is the word here. So what do I mean by daily? You want to be making sure that you are on this platform or whatever platform you may be building on, that you are every single day, that you are doing what you need to do every single day, whether it's setting a goal for engagement or posts or videos or what your end goal might be at the end of the month, but you are making sure that you are here daily. The next one is you want to be, like I said, for R, we're going to go back and recap. So R, you got reflect. E, you've got engage. D, you've got to make sure that you're showing up daily. The next one is most important, is in December, I always take time to plan. And what do I mean by plan? I plan for where my goals should be for the next year. I plan based on what I've done the previous year, and I start to set those parameters right now. And I actually go ahead and get started here in December, because when you set your goals, it's all about momentum. It's all about how quick you can grow. So for example, a case in story for me is back in 2019, I had read 15 books in 15 years. And I set a goal to read 24 books in 2019. And how did I do that? I actually ended up reading 40. And how did I read 40 books in 2019 when I'd read 15 in 15 years? I broke it down and I said, okay, that's 2 books per month. Average book, let's say 200 to 300 pages. Okay, well, if you do it over 15-day increments, say 300 pages, you got to read 20 pages a day. Well, if I knew I needed to get a fast start in December of 2018, I started reading. And by the end of February, I had already went through 6 books. Well, if my goal was only to be at 4 by the end of February, I had confidence, I had belief that I could go after my goals and I could go get them. And that's why I was at 24 by September, and I actually ended up reading 40 by the end of 2019. So just a way that you can do your goals, and that's my food for thought for you. And the last one is think of social media. This is the biggest one. This is J, right? So we've talked about reflect. We've talked about engagement and connecting with people. We talked about showing up daily. We talked about basically planning your goals. And the biggest one, the last one, is think of social media like a journal. That's right, like a journal. You want to be documenting your life. You want to be documenting what you're doing. You want to let people in on your story as you create your brand, adding your value over the year. Let people in on what your journey's like, what your story's like, what's going on in your world, what's going on in your life in December. People want to know, and also keep in mind that the more vulnerable you can be and the more transparent you can be about who you are, the more people are going to connect with you, engage with you, and you're going to be able to develop your brand that much better. So think of it like an online journal that you are sharing and documenting, whether it's posts or selfies or videos, and that you're very transparent in who you are. So again, my acronym for the top 5 ways to grow during the holidays is RED PJ: reflect, engage, daily, planning, journaling. If you can remember those 5, I guarantee you're going to grow your brand, you're going to grow you, and you're going to set yourself up for success in 2022. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Joel, the Marketing Master, coming to you with value and fun. Bye now.